Gloves on. Let me take advantage of the tripod. Oh, hold on. It's still sorting itself out, it looks like. All right, we're good now. I have to make sure to fix that after. Okay, that's good. Get the gloves on. If I'm needed for work at this point, I can be reached by phone. I was working since 5 a.m. today. I think I'm good now. Hey, you can see the moon just barely. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Are you able to see that? It's like such a... Let's see, right there. It's like a little bump in the sky. All right, gloves are on. Let's see what everyone is saying. Sebastian is here. Shelly and Anthony, I guess, still don't know whose birthday it was from that one time. J.R. Morris, Open Plumbing, Kevin Hawthorne, Lee, Emmy Claire, MM, Enjoy Nantucket, Spy Hunter, Daryl, John the Marine, It's Only Me, Steve Parker, Victoria Morrison, Who Dat Nation in New Orleans, Lee Barber, Robert T, Jen and Vashti both in. Hello. Abby, hello. Mike Diord, hi. Stephen Schober, hello. You're in the nighttime. Kevin, good to see you here. Reed. Norel, good morning. I guess you're, are you in the morning? Wait, yeah, it's pretty early where you are now, right? Monday morning, are you working already? Don't work yet. Apple, Amazon, two of the FANG companies is here. Is here because you're singular, but Apple and Amazon would be plural. Anyway, yeah, beautiful sky today. Moon, absolutely. Thank you for gracing us virtually and in the skies. Ireland is a bunch of hurricane conditions. Oh boy. Hope everyone's all right. Bear in the Garden. Alan Goff. Hello. Robert sees the moon. Sapphire Bluebell. Wait a second. That name is familiar, and I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. So if that's the case, welcome back. If if my spidey sense is accurate. Deborah. Hello. Lee. Howdy, howdy. Molly Chambers. Zekoslav. Hello. Oh, 6:22 a.m. on Monday. Puppy wakes up at 6 a.m. Tell him to sleep in. Patrice, hello, good afternoon. 1:21 in Oklahoma. Hour behind us, I guess. Why are we walking today? Why not? Yeah, it's cold. We're gonna walk. We're gonna walk to warm up. I'll check my phone periodically if I get. Actually, let me set up my watch so that I can at least glimpse and see if the message is the one I do need to look at. And there we go. Watch is kind of exposed. I'll have an easier time later when I'm walking, hopefully, to just get that glimpse when I need it. That's Paris, yeah. Tucson, Arizona. Stefan's winding down, but starting the week. Yeah, I guess my official hump of the week is over since I worked through the weekend, and I worked the next 5 days too, unless I get sick. So I guess if we're at a 12-day work week, I would be over the hump today. Yay! What a wonderful day. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. It means no worries for the rest of our days. It's a proper philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Beep beep. Beep beep beep. Florian Grivy, sorry I've gone off the rails. We're on the east side. What would give it away? UN would give it away right there. Long Island City, 59th Street Bridge, Roosevelt Island, all visible at the moment. Don Julio, finally in the 20s for the first time in 12 days. Now that's chilly. Ron is here. Good afternoon, morning. What adventures? I don't know. I was actually kind of gonna walk down the East River pathway. We haven't done it in such a long time. We don't know what the current condition is of the prophylactic project to potentially prevent flooding. Some constructs there. I think we're actually above 30 degrees today. Yeah, we're at 31. I think that's the high. Multiple Arizonians. Hello, Nicolas. Good morning. Good afternoon. It's a secret. Nah, good afternoon. Oh boy. Narelle can see the moon too. Just a slight little dot in the sky. It's like a little, I don't know, it's like semi-transparent. But there it is. Any seaplanes? No, I haven't seen one in a while. I don't know if they land on Sunday. Maybe they do. Would it be called landing if they touch down in the water? Because if you land, you should be landing on land, right? So how does a seaplane land? What is the official term for a seaplane or a float plane landing on the water? It's not land. Team, what say you? It's a water land. I don't like that term. I don't like that term because landing implies land. I don't know. I don't like it. Sorry, I know I'm silly, but you know, we gotta have a little fun, right? You know, the only problem walking south in the winter in the afternoon is like the sun is kind of like in an arc that way, so unless the building's blocked, I'd be walking right at it. Splashdown. Yeah, I don't like the word land in sea landing. It sounds contradictory. Sea land. Sea world? It's called a Sully. All right, let's call it that. I like it. No, we cannot say land because it's not on the land. It's on the water. It's a watering. Yeah, but doesn't the word land kind of mean that it touches down on solid surface? Because land is land. I mean, what are the etymological origins of the word land? Oh, somebody in the last stream asked about like why we call pig pork, chicken poultry, but not everything else has a secondary name. And apparently, it all dates back to the etymological origins, and a lot of it comes from like French definitions or whatever. I don't know. It's interesting. You'd have to kind of look into it a little more, but apparently there are reasons for why pig is pork, and I think it's some French origins of the words. Sebastian, you must not have seen The Great Saunter. It can be accessible via !Saunter, then you would see my longest stream. Then you would see. RJ's made in Colorado. Let the nonsense begin, yes. Yeah, you could see my concern, not my concern, my apprehension to call a water landing. A water landing. Because Nah, stop. Okay, good. Yeah, I have enough access to my watch where I can tell if it's an important message that I should respond to or not. Allie has made it. Hello, Poppy, hi. Latin, yeah, a lot of everything kind of like is in the Latin origins, right? Wait, Bagels and Walks is live? Oh man. Wait, that's a momentous occasion. Go turn them on. Oh, looks like they close the Esplanade at times when it's snowy weather. I think it's because Waterside Plaza doesn't want people walking there and slipping. Life and I see. Is that the real New York Life vlog? There was an imposter the other day. It was pointed out by, I think, Allie. Is this the real one? We like New York Life vlog, not the imposters. But yeah, it's supposed to warm up and potentially rain a bunch this week. We'll see. Not the real one, still an imposter? Oh, your New York Live vlog. I mean, I could tell where you got the inspiration from. But it's a little close, right? Is Bagels and Walk Sean really live right now? It's too bad. I'm walking in the wrong direction to find him. The water landing is called bitching in emergency situations. Got it. I have noticed a few more walkers popping up in my recommendations in New York, which is perfectly fine. As long as we're all a happy community, it's always good. Yeah, I can't believe Sean is live now. He doesn't go live very often, so this is a very momentous occasion. Oh yeah, we haven't been here in so long. We can see that they've raised the monthly rates here. Still, to have a self-parking garage for under $400 in Manhattan, I mean, that's not a bad deal. Yeah, there's a reason it's going to be a bit cheaper here. You're not very close to anything unless you I guess, work in the hospitals over there, but otherwise you're kind of far away from everything. Oh, and he has the same photo? Yeah, then that's a little more than just imitation, flattery situation there. Oh man, everyone make sure to turn on Bagels and Walk Sean. He does not go live too often, but when he does, we must. I'm doing another test today, as you can imagine. Every day I'm out here as some sort of a test. The pocket's actually doing all right with a full-on sun right in front of my face. That's pretty good. But yeah, that means Adam Roman Check 75 is here, and I'm like, not properly paying attention. I'm excited that Bagels and Walk Sean is live. Marcine says it looks nice and brutal. It's a bit chilly, but it's not as bad as it's been. Our commute tomorrow morning is not going to be so bad. Apple Amazon's actually in Holland as two of the FANG companies. The others being Facebook, Netflix, and Google, that is. I'm going to walk on the side here. Mike Casey, hello. Pops Walks in Brooklyn. That's cool. He can absolutely walk towards me. We're just all the way on 23rd Street, and I'm walking south, so I don't know how much time he has before he finds me. Have we ever bumped into another streamer, accidental or not? We have had an accidental bump into James and Carla one time, like very early on in our streaming days, like in 2020. in Hudson Yards, which is also kind of a funny coincidence because Hudson the dog was there too. I have seen apparently Tom from Walks on Wall Street inadvertently, and I didn't realize it was him until I was told, and it was kind of too late. Wondering when you get a job, why is it called landing a job? You're asking the right questions today. See, we don't put up with seaplanes and water landings or landing jobs. How much are monthly rates at this garage? $506. Still kind of on the cheaper end considering how expensive Manhattan gas and garage prices are. But then you can fill up here on your gas as well on your way out. Maybe that's why it's more than the other one. You can't drive from the other garage to the gas station immediately. All right, what am I missing? Sorry, I feel like I'm really backed up. Every day's a test, Elliot. How's the temperature? It's 31, just under freezing. I'm using a Bella Box with a Pocket 3. A lot of IRL streamers love that Sony shoulder cam. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's still, they say it's good stabilization, but it does not compare with a gimbal. Or other action cams that have better EIS at least, which doesn't work too well at night, but that's a different story. My color is kept as low. I mean, I have no control over this at the moment. I think I actually lose all the color options in webcam mode on the Pocket. And DS. Hello. Every day I'm testing stuff. Was that a bunch of liquid? Yeah. Water landing can be a touching down. Okay, I'll accept that in my based on my restrictions that I've made for myself. I never bumped into Action Kid or Herbie Bar. I may have seen Herbie Bar once, John, while doing a recording through Chinatown at some point. I think I noticed them in a video afterwards. I think it was around Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year. What streets I say to meet me on? Well, I don't know. If he's in Central Park and he's going to walk south, I'm walking south too, because I want to check out the East River. So I don't know where to catch him, and I don't know how much time he has to deal with my nonsense walking. Anyway, I feel like I'm really behind on the chats. Hold on. Yeah, 31's really not that bad. Okay, I think I'm almost caught up here. Alan loves the East River walk. Used to look forward to it. Yeah, so that's kind of why I want to make sure I walk a little bit on the East River just to get. And they even graffitied the temporary bags. They can't help themselves with some of these graffitis, I guess. Oh well. Did you really, Andy? You did mention you were close by one time. I remember. I think around Rockefeller. Daniel and Sophia in Germany, hello. Yeah, I don't like these narrow passages because this is like a shared area with the bike lane right now until, I guess they closed down the East River Walk again. It used to be accessible for a short time with the new park. I think it's open again, but it's not a passable area by the gas station, where they did make it so a little while ago. So let's see what we have when we go left here. Yeah, it looks like they have a wall that can close here, or something on tracks that can help reduce the water that's going to be able to flood in. So I guess that means if the park gets flooded, that's okay, because they'll figure that out later. At least the city won't get water. In a way, it's actually kind of good if you're enjoying the park most of the time, because that's a way to reduce the car noise, but at the same time the FDR is actually elevated here, so you're still getting all the car noise anyway. Wonderful. Robert Rosanelli wonders if I ever witnessed an accident or a crime. Well, we did witness a taxi driving on the Esplanade over there on the last stream, so that's something. We did see a car accident once by the Manhattan Bridge. I remember that now. a car got rear-ended, and I was nervous because there was a baby in the car that got rear-ended, but it looked like everyone was okay. But yeah, I remember that one because of that. Where's the field of light? So see where the UN is right there? It's just proximal to it, so a little bit closer to us than the UN and just left of where we're looking. Mars and Worldwide, Angel is here. Derek Adams in Toronto. You guys are down one Johnny Strides, right? He's out of Toronto at the moment, from what I noticed. Robert saw the text on the live stream. Anyway, I may run out of juice. I don't know. I have 2 battery banks in my backpack. And I feel like I'm using a little more juice today because of the way I'm running things. I have an extra power to supplement that goes through the Bella box in case the Bella box is not able to support. Oh man, they didn't do a good job on this walkway. It looks like it's all ice. Bella box didn't do a good job to maybe distribute power to too many devices when you have like a bunch of USB things plugged in, and I have 3. You know, I'm on a portable charger. I might not. Oh yeah. All right, this is all ice. Let's be careful. Bagel said turn around, meet him halfway. Are we gonna be okay to do that? All right, I guess we can go through Stuyvesant Town. Plus, I don't really want to walk on this ice, so I guess we'll do that. Oh, did I just get some weird hiccups on the display? I don't know. Yuri, good morning. Is Jen not doing well? Feel better? Ambrose is here. I was really trying to crank out all my work earlier. I had Yo and John in the background. I was jealous of their adventures this morning or afternoon. Alright, see, this is a dangerous place to cross against the light, but if I move quickly enough, I think I'll make it. And I'm okay. Because it's a blind spot, you can't see cars coming. Alright, we gotta wait for the light to change here. I guess I could go to the middle and wait there, because there aren't that many cars coming. But I can't see the lights for those cars turning left onto the FDR. Yeah, now they're coming. So now we wait. Actually, I think I'll be pretty happy to walk north rather than south. The sun is just that low winter sun that blinds you. It's the worst when you drive too, I remember. And I would drive against the sunrise and against the sunset when I did have to drive temporarily. It just wasn't fun. Khalid Muhammad, hello. I'm in Stuyvesant Town now. I feel like we haven't done a live through Stuyvesant Town in a while either. And I guess they have like a little weird, I don't know why they have it. It's like a little living room set up in a glass truck. I don't know. It doesn't look anything like a Stuyvesant Town apartment actually looks on the inside, but there you go. It'll be pretty funny if folks can get us to direct us in such a way that we do run into each other without us actually interacting with each other. Because now we got to focus on a delay of the chat and see if we can figure this out. I did live in Stuyvesant Town for a good portion of my youth. I did. I don't think you can walk through any of the tunnels. I don't think any of them have a civilian pedestrian pathway. They do have walkways, but I'm pretty sure they're all for maintenance purposes. No one's going to let you stroll into the tunnel unless you carry a ladder. If you put on a high-vis vest and carry a ladder, I think you might be able to get pretty far in the tunnel. Yeah, we did a lot of this on Mondays. we would walk all along the East River when it was fully open, or we would kind of veer off here into Stuyvesant Town when they closed down a lot of it, and I got annoyed by having all the detours. Buddy the Elf walked through the tunnel. That is true, he did. But he's an elf. As an elf, you get special privileges. The East River is not as good as the city, says Adam. Yeah, I missed some of those walks by the East River. I kind of wanted to see what it looks like. It's been like half a year since we've done a proper Monday commute from Brooklyn. So I wanted to kind of see the progress. The Stuyvesant Town skating rink is still here. How does this song go again? Bum 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 bum. It's kind of hard. It actually jumps around a lot. It's kind of hard to do a cappella without practicing for me. Yeah. Something like that. Anyway. Are drones allowed in New York City? No. All the people you see flying drones, skating rink is here, or claiming they can use them because they're under 500 grams or whatever. Like, it's not. You really can't. You'd have to get special permits, and I don't even know who you have to reach out to do that. Even for, recreational flight of a small drone. Andre Abdulin, hello. And I think it's getting more and more restrictive. So, like, if you thought maybe, as drones are becoming more popular and they're getting more ubiquitous, that it would be less restrictive for piloting, it's becoming more because of you don't want to spend your day watching falling drones due to poor pilots. Anyway. Oh man, I can see the salt being pushed around by the wind. It's still quite windy today. Have I ever had the Larry David? Is that like, what is that in ref? Like, is that a drink, or is that like if somebody gives you a wedgie? What a car, what a car. Potato Face has a tornado warning in the UK, and I guess that's not the norm. I don't see any cars coming. Someone across. Any bikes? No bikes. Very good. Is it working? I can't even tell. My T-Mobile always slows down the chat phone. I probably don't need to have the chat on. I mean the video on. But I have it on for like actually to know what's going on with the stream, so I can see what you're seeing. Biggles and Walks is at the fountain. Which one? Bethesda in Central Park, or Pulitzer, or the movie?
Yeah, but they're not gonna.
We're in Peter Cooper Village now. It's also part of the Stuyvesant Town mega apartment complex, but the apartments in Peter Cooper are bigger. Bethesda fountain, got it. Is he with or without the stroller? Because I feel like that would be a an indicator of how much time he has. Oh, with that, okay. So he's got time. Maybe. Depending on when he has to be home. I think Mrs. Commuter took baby Commuter to something up, not too far away, but up north. If she didn't, I would have just stayed home after I finished all my work to help out a bit more, but because Grandma couldn't come today, so yeah, I miss going through here, Ron. The Stuyvesant Town Peter Group nostalgic for me. Svetlana Baldireva asks, what city is this? I mean, I guess, you know, NYC in the title is written a little differently than it would be in Cyrillic. So I'll let it slide. But in Russian, we even still say New York. It's not like Novy York or whatever. Mike Broomfield, hello. How's it on the waterfront? It was a little windy, but not too bad. It's getting a little wild in the chat here. If it gets too windy, let me know. I do have my secondary microphone. Chris Bates has made it in, also representing Arizona. Raul Kumar, hello. I called it on myself, now it's windy. It's fine. It's not so bad. I'm on 23rd Street now. I'm not going to bother crossing to the north side. I guess I'll just keep going west. I can also pick up the pace a little bit. I feel like I need to stretch my legs. I don't do too much walking when I'm working on the weekends. I can do a little bit, but nothing to the extent of us commuting. Michael K, hello. Yeah, if it gets really bad wind-wise, just let me know. I'll flip on my microphone. Back before they built this giant apartment building here, the McDonald's here used to be like 3 times the size, and it had a play place in the basement. It was a duplex McDonald's. Silent Winter, Wet and Wild. You could do both. Just gotta check your pants after. Spinning bike. I know that's also proper Peloton too. Those are heavy Peloton bikes. Heavy bikes. Getting close to Adam's Diner. How much is the garage over here? $570. But see, if I had a choice, I wouldn't choose a garage with only a single lane or single car width entry exit point. I feel like you can get caught up or stuck with like people going and try to leave and come in at the same time. People get out of the bus. Technically, the people coming off the bus are actually merging with traffic, if that makes sense. Michael Dunham, Georgia, hello. I said Georgia weird, didn't I? But hello. Second Avenue, 23rd Street. Salt covering the roads. left the bike lane just to go in the middle of the road. Not sure why. Didn't they make the bike lane for a reason? Adam's Diner right here. Orion. Just past it. This is a newer Taco Bell here. There was a time when there were like no Taco Bells in this area for a period. I think our closest one was like 14th Street by Union Square. Coram Diner on Long Island. Where in Long Island is that? Mars More White Angel. There's some conversations that are lasting a little too long. What am I? This was my public library that I would go to. Epiphany branch. That was the closest public library back when kids actually went to public libraries. Yeah, normally we commute through these areas, but we haven't in a while, so you're getting it now. Pick a Bagel here used to be right around the corner on 3rd Avenue, but I guess they moved. Where in Long Island is Coram? Like, I base things in Long Island based on like LIE exits. So what LIE exit would it correspond to? Coram, Long Island. There's a pretty cool one, like near Smithtown, I think. Like this big freestanding diner. Exit 64. Oh, okay. That's kind of around there, isn't it? I think that's Adam's old building right there. The tall one. I don't know. Let's get their license plate. Old style diners are cool. And it's really cool when there's like one of those freestanding old style diners in Manhattan. There's still a few of those too. Smithtown is about exit 61, 62. Okay, so it's around there. The one I'm thinking of is like right on the 347 road. Right by the mall over there, like 2 streets away from the mall. I remember I had to go to this post office with my mom a couple of times, and I feel like it always took longer than I thought it should have taken there. Tall building in the front view? Which one? No, Empire State Building wouldn't be on view here. It would have to be to my right. Globe changed their sign. Oh, is that the bar over there? That's not a bad little bar. But I don't remember their old sign. Moon Toads is here. I still have not been to the Friends Experience. Also, on the 2nd floor, is that an apartment or is that like a the building lounge or something? Because they have a big tree, huge ceiling, something's on the TV right now. Everything's still working? I don't even know. Should I cross? Maybe I'll cross. Start going north a little bit. What street am I on now? 23rd. I just crossed 23rd on Lexington Avenue. I'm going to go north a little bit. Yeah, Ronald M. I feel like things are never built that fast. Like, considering how crazy the subway infrastructure is, and it took them like 20 years to build an extra 4 stops on the Upper East Side. Like 4 stops. How many years did it take them to do that? But I guess it's different when there's actual like safety regulations, and you don't just keep throwing people, and if they die, just replace them, kind of a thing. Which I imagine is kind of what happened back in the day. Like if I had to really guess. I'll pick up the pace a little bit. Do I ever get lost? Not in the main streets of the city. When you get into the weirder, less grid-like ones, like downtown and in the village, West Village area, it's possible. Jason Freeman loves the jokes. That's that Chicago humor. I don't think I've personally ever been in McSorley's, but isn't that one of the places that James and Carl have highlighted in the past? Panda Girl's enjoying the route. Well, we would have just been by the East River this whole time, but if we're going to try to run into Bagels and Walk Sean, who's also live at the moment, we had to change course. Being that it's not a commuting stream and I have a little time, I'm hoping I should probably check around 3 again, 3:15 maybe, my other device, my phone, just to make sure I get messages that are not triggering vibrations on my watch. Could still see the moon just barely behind those buildings. But the weather's not bad today. It's warmer than it has been in a good 4 days, 5 days. Oh, I see a Model X Lambo style door opening. Oh yeah, second slot, correct. I completely did not highlight that. Yes, there's the Lambo style doors. Interesting. All they serve is beer. I feel like the only thing I should be drinking is beer because it takes longer to go down. You can get so lost in mixed drinks pretty quickly. I think partially because I don't really drink like water or liquids otherwise, so I'm probably dehydrated and I hydrate myself with beer too. Definitely don't do what I do. Bunch of delivery bikes here. We're in a place colloquially called Curry Hill. Yeah, my friend always complains about that. I end up giving him a lot of crap about it. It's like, come on. Nope, I don't really drink water. The only time I drink water, like straight up, is if I wake up at 2 in the morning very thirsty. There's something about water at 2 in the morning where there's nothing that has ever tasted better than 2 a.m. cold water. Like, it's just something weird about it. Does anybody else know what I'm talking about? You get up at 2 in the morning, your mouth is dry, you get that cold glass of water, it's the most amazing thing. Yeah, I'm trying to quit water, yeah. Ambrose has sworn off water completely. I know, you're what I aspire to be. Here's another Model X. They went with the matte scheme. I don't know. I don't think I care much for matte vehicles. M-A-T-T-E. I'm nuts. I'm not nuts, journalists. How do I stay hydrated? Coffee. Do I use IV hydration? I should. No, last time I even had an IV, like, I had to pee so much. This was like, I don't know, 12 years ago. I had to go to the emergency room for some abdominal issues. It was fine in the end, but they gave me an IV and they gave me like a liter of fluid. Man, I had to pee so bad that entire time. Every like 10 minutes I was running to the bathroom. That's probably how dehydrated I am all the time, that any kind of burst of liquid, my body's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Stop drowning me. I mean, coffee's still liquid. Yeah, it acts as a diuretic as well, but it's still liquid. I mean, again, don't do what I do and claim it's good. I don't claim anything. I'm just trying to make my kidneys remember who's boss, you know? The kidneys gotta know. The ABX girl, you were here, I missed you before. Thanks for coming in. Expect us discussing dongles. Yeah, I'm curious, because, you know, we've been talking about these live streaming setups for a while now, and I don't think he's been out since the parade, right? Thanksgiving Day parade, so I'm curious to see if he's utilized some things. If we make it to each other. Coffee chokes your kidneys with coffee dust. I'm not sure I've read the studies on that, but why not? Karen Williams eats a lot of ice. As long as it's not other stuff. As long as you don't have the pica. Moon hasn't had caffeine in 30 years. Yeah, I mean, I probably have way more caffeine than I should in any given day, but I don't know. And there's always different studies, right? Some studies will come out saying, oh, coffee's great for you. It's okay to have a bunch. And then a bunch will come out saying, no, it's not so good for you. Same with like red wine. You know, remember the whole glass of wine a day thing? Like a glass of wine a day apparently is like, red wine is wonderful for you. I think more recently, studies have come out saying alcohol is never good for you in any amount. But anyway. No. Mike did a no. Robert Rosanelli has not had coffee since 1974. I didn't start drinking coffee until after college. Like I was a pretty high energy ute. Pretty high energy. Chrysler building's up there. Which one, Allie? The guy on the bike? Or the one that was just walking and kind of yelling? Again, Utopia Bagels is coming here. It's a famous bagel spot in pretty deep Queens, so it's not something most Manhattanites are familiar with. But they're coming here this year at some point, supposedly. We'll see. Oh yeah, and then Adam's new building is here. Oh, the yellow one? Yeah, no, I don't think it was on the phone. Nope. And I don't know what he said. Nope. They call Elliot Brown Mr. Coffee. You still drink water. Sometimes, yeah. My sometimes is like near zero, I feel like. Yeah, Karen, there's something like nice about like sitting down with a cup of coffee like in the morning while you do whatever you got to do in the morning, or like after lunch. You kind of like, it's like I don't really want dessert, but I want to do something after my my lunch. And I feel like a coffee with a splash of milk. You know, no sugar, just kind of enjoyable. I don't know. No, that's Chrysler building. Am I getting all the chats? I feel like, let me make sure I go to, alright, okay, relax. I want to make sure I'm getting all the chats on live chat mode, not top chat mode. Who is still beeping? That's a great place to stand, right in the crosswalk. It's wonderful. But they don't care. Moon Toes had a California burrito for lunch. Not bad. I got stuck working longer than, like, on the weekends, depending on when I catch my break, I'll have a breakfast when I'm working. But today I didn't catch a break till like nearly 11 anyway, so I ended up taking my late breakfast, early lunch, and one. And then that was it. I guess I'll go to Park Avenue. All right, maybe we'll go through Grand Central. On our way north. Why are there some people on the streets? Well, we're in a very residential area here. It's the weekend. I guess the cold could have something to do with it too. I'm a little confused about where some of the conversations are going, but Jess Run Spin, hello. Your name's familiar. I feel like I've seen it before. So welcome back. Okay, Sean's already walking south on 5th. Sounds like this might happen. All right, but I also got to go to Grand Central. I want to test my service in there. How has the signal been so far? Any questionable issues? Ronald prefers the Chrysler. We're at an angle where we're just about to see the Empire if you really want to see it. I can see the spire right now. I'm just walking to a spot where we'll get a better glimpse of the top of it. Yeah, there it is. All right. That's the Empire. And it's going to disappear again. Okay. I don't know that I've ever had a glimpse inside this church before. Ah, there it is. Everything's been fine. That's good. 5 by 5 until I talked about it. I'm sure now it's going to probably fall apart. Well, don't worry. We're going to push the limits and we're going to go through Grand Central. The divers are still out here. I don't know how much longer these diving statues are going to last on Park Avenue. I kind of like the zoo animals that were out before. Wait, when people said jinx, did it actually buffer? Public library? Wait, which one? The one on, the one by the Lions? With the Lions? Schwartzman? Okay, it didn't. Okay, good. I guess we could do that, but I still want to go through Grand Central real quick. I need to push my service. I'm going to make sure I make it across 39th Street without having to wait then. I don't want to slow down anymore. I mean, I Am Legend, definitely. Early pandemic days, if you really want to see. And this taxi just wants to out. Like, now I got to run. Don't worry, there's a delay in the lights. I'm not going to get in the way. I didn't. Still red for the car, still red for the car, still red for the car, still red for the cars. I'm already like 13 miles into the sidewalk. We're still red for the cars. It's still red for the cars, but it just turned green. Okay. Push it to the limit. MetLife. Grand Central. Wolf Moon? What? This Calico building used to have Christmas trees in the front, but it looks like they took them down but left the snowflakes up inside. I don't know if that's just part of the normal decorations or if that's just a delayed whatever. Just testing locking computer. No, we got to keep all my I need people to see me doing my nonsense on the main chat. I don't know. Oh, Los Tacos Numero Uno looks pretty busy right now. I mean, it's not like excessive to order, but it's definitely people are probably taking their time eating also, just because, you know, it's more comfortable in there than it is out here. It's not super cold. It's like, what, 30 degrees out right now? A lot of times they close these on the weekends. Yep, still closed. Subway entrance, but closed. All right, we're almost at Grand Central. Joe Driver, hello. How was yesterday? In which sense? Temperature or just work or whatever? Oh, light's about to change. We've got our chance. We can only just get there. We can only just get there. Here we go. I'm going to Grand Central. Are you actually listening to what I'm saying?
Make a point.
Alright. Usually the first door is locked. The second door. Oh, there's something going on in there. Hold on. I've never seen this much of a crowd in here before. On the weekend. What is going on here? Oh no, did they set up like a pickleball? Wait, what is this? This is the whole thing. I don't know if I understand what's going on here. They're literally playing a proper game of, what is this thing called? This is squash, right?
Tak, on gdzieś to w telewizji widzi, taką kamerę mówi, że makał.
This is very interesting. I've never seen them do anything like this in Grand Central before. Oh, Ambrose said they had it last year too. I mean, they're stuck in the wall there. Well, that's interesting. What I don't understand is that it's got to be a little disorienting, right? Is it a little bit disorienting because, like, can they see through that glass? Can they see this entire row of people? And is it disorienting in terms of, like, feeling the ball or seeing the ball bounce off glass rather than, like, a solid wall? Interesting, right? Well, I think people had to get tickets or something. There's like bleachers on the sides. I think people had to get tickets. But it's like they're playing in an aquarium. It's like they're playing in an aquarium. But they look like legitimate athletes. They're ripped. Anyway, Grand Central. There's still some weird stuff happening in the chat, I feel like. Anyway, here's the rest of Grand Central. You think it's two-way glass? You think it's like opaque for them from the inside? The Apple Store's over there. Some sort of food. I think it's a Cipriani location up there. Anyway, I guess Ambrose has seen them do that here before. I didn't know they do that here, but I guess they do. Oh, hold on. I feel like I'm not caught up fully. There we go. Now, because my chat stopped scrolling. Okay, he's passing the Ferrari on Park heading towards 54th. Okay, let me head out of the building, I guess, towards 45th. Let me just give you another glimpse of the ceiling here at Grand Central. Oh, and I got a vibrate. Oh yeah, I mentioned I should probably check my watch, my phone itself, right? Let me do that now. Push it to the limit. Yeah, I think we're okay still. Yeah, okay, good. Everything looks good. Actually, let me just check one other thing as we go up the escalator. Jen, I'm glad you're enjoying. Probably is a big deal, Tony. But not a big deal to me. Ha ha ha. La la la. Oh, really? They put another one in? Oh, nice. Alright. A lot of times you get service issues right over here, so let's see if we're going to get that today. Let me get my glove back on just so that we're fully taken care of here. Great place for a flash mob. What's normal anymore? Well, I guess all that's subjective in a social construct. Let me know how the traversal of the doors was. A lot of times we have service issues in there. Snail races and tortoises are about as exciting. Turtles can move, you know, in the water anyway. Oh, there was a little bit there. There had to be a little bit. Just a little bit, right? All right, we exit the MetLife building up ahead, and the Helmsley building being in front of it. Baby glitch. A little bit in here. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of... Well, I could also double check my I'm just going to double check my Bella box to make sure everything is connected the way it is. Like, remember that time in Central Park, it really wasn't? Nope, everything looks good. Great. Great. Okay. Out we go. Is the Helmsley considered a walkable lobby? Like, can you walk from one side to the other? Probably not. I think there's no throughway. All right. No through passage? Lights, hello. Do I wear an antenna in my backpack? I do have 2 USB tethered phones in my backpack, yes. I guess you could say I have antenna in my backpack. Sean is passing by St. Bart's. Oh wait, but he's on Park. Well, I guess I can go around and go to Park from here. I'll go towards the, go towards JP Morgan Chase headquarters and then go back towards Park Avenue. Still cars? Wow, that was a full-blown red light run. I mean, that wasn't even like you know, oh, I was at the end of that yellow. Nope, the light changed well in advance of him running it. I landed on this. All right. Oh, they got a lot of the glass already done on the southern face of the new Chase headquarters, which is an absolutely giant building. It probably rivals, if not taller, than One Vanderbilt. I actually don't. I'm sure these are all things you can look up quite easily, and I would be able to look up to if I just did. Oh, road closed to through traffic, local access only. That must be construction related, if I had to guess. You know what, let's not go too close to the building then. I'll just go right here onto Park Avenue. I have a hat on today, but it's so... I feel like it might be a little too much. Александр говорит, что я просто хожу, говорю, что я вижу. Says I just walk around, say what I see. Yeah, you got it. Good job. Kira H still has snow everywhere. Now we have more salt than snow now. Yeah, you thought you can get away with talking smack. Is that right, Alexander? Now I know your character. 432 Park. If you can even see it, looks kind of blown out on the pocket. They had a little running figure on the crossing signals. Oh, is that Action Kid's over there, right? Or was there recently? He's on the other side of the road. He's at the Chase building, like this one. All right, we have to cross. I didn't want to walk on that side because of the whole. Oh, I think I see him. All right, I guess we'll meet at the corner. Also, thanks Adam for the $5 super chat. You got my attention. Should I jump the barricade? No. I'm probably gonna hurt myself. I guess I'll cross first. We've done it. We somehow have run into each other.
This is so. It's very slick.
Does it look like a gun?
I was trying to. No, I
As
don't think that's all.
As I walk like that.
Where are you headed? Do you have?
No.
Why don't we head in? We'll do a little connection.
Sure.
Test. So
I'm
using the GliNet.
Okay.
With my visible phone.
Okay. It's tethered into the
USB tethered.
Uh-huh.
So iPhone USB tethered to the GliNet router.
So this
in theory a better connection than just the built-in hotspot.
In theory.
In theory.
With a better Wi-Fi, whatever.
We're okay. Should we hold on? Should we? Let's see. It's official. There's two of us. Hello.
I'm tired.
Yes, here comes the dongle talk. You do look a little tired. Two people with babies, minimal sleep. It's too cold. It's too windy.
I got up at 4:30 and pretty much started working today. I don't know. It is what it is.
So I'm using the Speedify and the GliNet to.
So you,
in theory, it's more stable, but we'll find out.
So you're.
But it's just Prism on this phone.
Okay, but Speedify here is just taking care of between cellular and
Correct.
the Wi-Fi. All right.
Correct. It's done pretty well. We were in the park earlier. It's official. So here's Gabe's setup. And he's asking, does this look like a gun? What I was going to say is when I saw you, because your hand is kind of immobilized, and it's all black, including you're wearing all black.
Yeah.
You basically don't see anything. I mean,
I'm blended. I'm blended in.
It doesn't look like any. It all blends.
Doesn't look like anything
if you're
at all.
at a corner, I assume somebody looks over and says, "What the hell is this guy doing?
But
What is this?"
Like at the last minute, they'll see me like I'm close. Like actually, this guy's weird.
Oh, thank you.
I'm missing a bunch of chats now.
Grateful. Layla, you're both handsome, sweet guys. Stop being so kind to
Oh, and I
yourself.
missed the super chat from Alexander. Nadetsky, $5. Thank you. And that's your first super chat on a live stream ever. I get all these like notifications now that you don't see on Prison. Like if it's somebody's first super chat and a live first super chat on your.
So they're fighting over a parking spot, I guess.
Yeah, I mean the backup usually wins. You don't pull into a spot forward. I mean, unless you were standing there for a while.
That's hilarious. Oh my god! And he had to get that last honk in just to.
Also,
that car's not even
yeah, I think he's already playing bumper cars.
If anybody missed Gabe's last stream at the waterfront near 34th Street, got to see the Accessor ride.
That's a walking podcast.
Lisa said, my new boy.
Thank you.
My new boy, Lisa said, glad we've been waiting.
It's happening. I know if there's something more grand though, like a good.
Surprise, Lisa, we're going to go walk the perimeter of the island. I'll be home in 12 hours.
We'll start now, finish 3 in the morning.
The $5 super chat. Thank you. The audio of this must be quite a delight for everybody who's listening on both.
Oh yeah, I wonder how close the the sink is between them.
Yours probably picks. I have the lab today.
Ah, I'm not on right now. I just have it there in case I need to turn it on, but it's there.
I bought the DJI lab.
Ah, you're.
See how that goes. And, what do you call it?
Well, you can just plug in whatever you want to the DJI one,
Yeah, you can
right?
plug anything you want. I got a ride code that's probably 3 times bigger than this, so we'll test the. We'll have to do a ferry ride, 30-mile-per-hour wind, and see how that goes. So again, here's the dongle update.
It was much worse before. I mean, I could see, yeah. Based on what I had gone before, it was too much. What about charging? How are you on battery?
Yeah, I'm just on battery.
Do you have a little widget telling you how much battery you have left?
I have 55%.
Ah.
And Brenda Free with a $10 super chat. Oh, thank you. Everybody being so kind, generous, and glad we got to finally bump into Gabe. We've sniped Gabe.
Oh, stream snipe. Ron says that he hears us both clearly. But if you have us both on at the same time, how's the sync and like...
What's the
lag
between one versus the other?
Who do you hear first? I think I'm still on like ultra low on YouTube,
yeah, I use normal latency.
But BellaBox introduces its own delay on purpose too, so...
And also, thank you to everybody, because we definitely lost the copyright battle, like, immediately in Central Park.
Oh, did you?
Let's go over to Rockefeller and see how bad it is.
Oh, yeah. What are they doing? What were they playing in Central Park?
It was one of those musicians in Bethesda Arcade. Blanking on the song right this second.
But with like a backing track playing?
Yeah. Exactly. It was way too... It was definitely the song. And we stayed like a minute.
Oh, boy.
That's enough. 15 seconds is enough.
Yeah, I think like 7 seconds could be enough, depending. It's clear.
So we're here in Saks Fifth Avenue, 49th Street, on our right. We're going to hop over to Rockefeller and just stress test.
We're walking with Bagels and Walk Sean of the Upper East Side.
Ambrose is here. Robert, good to see you.
We're good. The pedicab is just being a little petty, maybe. Well, maybe I'm being a little petty. I don't know. All right.
And you said so. Saks still has this up, but all the cables you said were undone.
I could see them under the under that moon.
All right. I've already slammed into one person when I wasn't looking, so I'm going to try not to do that. I felt so bad.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well,
it's not.
It's
not paying.
I guess it takes two sometimes. Yeah, there's like dangling dongle syndrome. It's got.
Oh, they are really taking it apart now, actually.
Yeah, because like all the lights are on behind it. Otherwise, I feel like the lights in the building will be off or the curtains down. So I think they're
Zodiac is
that's gone. Oh yeah.
But yeah, you can see some of the cables.
I guess they're just doing it during weekday work hours and then just stop when they stop.
Here we are.
I feel like we made it in. All right. I don't know.
Another place you'll lose your copyright battle.
Oh, because of the skating rink, yes.
For a long time, I felt like they were playing like copyright-free music, but now they're back. They're like, no, this is what people want.
Yeah. Because they just put like one of those lo-fi YouTube live streams. For Roman check 75, Adam with a $10 NYC version of Johnny Strides and Ken Continuum. Thank you, Adam. Always appreciate it.
So if you wear your goggles correctly, we're side by side, so you should be able to get a nice 3D.
Stereoscopic. Oh, they got extra speakers in the.
Speakers everywhere.
Oh man.
Yeah,
There's nobody skating.
If you didn't lose the battle, you're not there.
Yeah, it's fine.
I like skaters.
There's not even a Zamboni out.
Is this better than Ezra? Who is this?
I don't know. I don't have my my Shazam on in my head.
RoboTech 75. Also,
double super chat.
Double super chat. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate it. The New York City version of Johnny's Strides and Catch Continuum. Wow. Big shoes to fill.
Somebody was causing trouble in mine. They got hidden.
Adam and Ron taking up prisoners.
This one was done by Allie. Also,
still at 6,000. It's working pretty well. What's hard to tell, I'll have to look later. I don't have a third phone to
further monitor. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not having any issues today either, but we did it a little bit in Grand Central, but
Goo Goo Dolls, yeah. All right.
Oh, the Goo Goo
Adam,
Dolls.
now that you said that, I'm like, yep, that's right. 100% right.
we got Goo Goo Dolls here too. People know it. All right, so if people can hear it, that means YouTube can hear it.
Is it gone already? Is the
Oh yeah, nobody loves New York anymore. They're done with it.
Keep up with where you're saying. Have you already gone to Times Square?
Today, no.
All right, you want to go to Times Square?
Yeah, why not? That has some interesting areas. Oh yeah, let's take you into those areas that I was always having trouble with. Like that one little path between...
So what Gabe is doing to continue the dongle talk.
Ah, we got a dongle.
Dongle talk. There's a woman in front of FM Schwartz.
Oh yeah, usually it's that guy with like
with the beard.
Yes.
Yeah. The mustache.
I gotta bring the baby to see her.
Pistachios. This is where we got our kiddo's first teddy bear.
Ah. It's a pretty fun store to walk through because they got like little stations of things on demo.
It's a fun one. It's a little. It can get a little cramped.
Yeah.
It's not as spaced out as it used to be.
No, I think right now it's probably the perfect time because you can see it's pretty empty inside actually.
Yeah, that's it.
All the holidays are done and people are gone, and now you can actually walk.
So what Gabe is doing is he's got the Pocket 3, which is a great camera. That's what we use for most of our quiet videos.
Right. I'm missing some
Pumped
shots.
into a secondary box,
Oh, it's pumped all right.
which then gets transmitted home to your home server.
That's right.
Which translates it to YouTube.
Yes.
The point of this is to keep the connection alive. He's also able to stream at a lower bit rate, but at a higher quality because it's using a different codec.
I should do that too. I haven't done that. It's set at 6,000 my bell box. You should bump it back down to 5 and see
People
if
were
anybody
saying
notices.
like you could probably do like 3.
Yeah, I thought I read that too. Yeah.
So in any case, he's able to have a more resilient stream and at lower bit rate, like when the connection's not so good. It should still be higher quality than even what I'm doing.
I don't know.
I'm just testing the simple way, which is Speedify, second phone.
I guess it all depends on the quality of the iPhone camera versus, especially right now, like the sky is blown out for me in the back. Pretty blown out.
That's pretty cool out here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'm being too hard on the pocket about that stuff.
I was walking south today along the East River directly into that winter sun. It was actually okay.
It was okay.
Yeah, I was able to kind of make stuff out. It wasn't really blown out, I guess.
And the worst one I had was the East River Greenway that you just visited.
Yeah,
And it was just directly into the sun, and I just was not a fan of how that was there.
Yeah, that's kind of the situation I was in now. I don't know if it's different because it's not like in 4K or whatever. I don't know. Allie used to have an FAO Schwartz in Massachusetts. I didn't know they even had other locations.
Now you can go. Oh, we don't even have the light.
They're not going anywhere.
Now you can go to Toys R Us and Macy's.
Yeah, that I've
There is
seen.
that.
I don't know. It's like on a
It's
high
little
floor
mini,
too,
yeah.
right?
It's a little mini Toys R Us, but you can go there. That was fun.
We're just comparing our dongles. Yes.
Timbo, good to see you. Dusty Cole, good to see you. Welcome, everybody. Watch Gabe the Walking Clear stream simultaneously or afterwards.
Whatever you want.
Whatever.
Bagels and Walk
Or
Sean.
go back and forth. That's fun too. We're doing a little meetup / connection experimentation.
Yes, and between the two of us now, we're really sucking up a lot of juice. So let's see what happens.
We got to get Roy in town.
Oh yeah.
Tell me. Gabe is doing 99% of the experimentation, but I'm like reading all this stuff, sending him all these links to persuade him to buy a 17th phone.
These are all real, by the way.
There's one guy on the Bello Box Discord who has 8 connections, and apparently, so he's in like a French island, and it's all the same company, I guess. It's all the same network, but it's just such a bad. Each individually has so little bandwidth. It has 8 connections. The goal is to get Gabe wearing a fishing vest. Every pocket has a phone. That's kind of the aim. That's what I'm going for. And then the satellite internet helmet.
Starlink, I'm ready.
So we're headed into Times Square just to stress test a little bit more.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. Oh, my chat froze for a minute.
That's the worst. I mean, that's the worst on prison.
Yeah,
Prison is not resilient.
you don't know when it freezes, right?
At least you can recover now, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Here's your.
Oh, it's that one.
Should we cross?
Yeah, I guess we could try. Car stop.
We're gonna try all the bad network locations.
Nobody's looking at our dongles. I should have brought my other one just so you could see the other ridiculous multi-dongular. Yes, this place always gives me some sort of trouble. But
No, it's already gone down.
Oh, really?
I was 6 the entire time. Now I'm 3.
Uh-oh. Yeah, something about
2.
this spot. Uh-oh. We're killing you.
Yeah, we're done.
Oh, man, what do we do? Keep going through or turn around?
It's this one. This is so weird, right?
Yeah, it's got to be some sort of like maybe the buildings are just, I don't know.
Half of it right just in this little closet. There's Urban Hawker. So that was it was an Anthony Bourdain idea, wasn't it?
Oh, it was? Just a collection of foods?
I think so.
Huh. It's like a food, it's like a little cafeteria with different type of food stalls, right?
But meant to be like they do in Asia.
Oh.
I think that's the food stall, Asian food stall.
Yeah, it is all very. And I think this is if you really want to consider unofficial 6.5 Avenue, it's kind of where we started.
Right.
Because you can walk through Urban Hawker and then get on the proper 6.5 Avenue.
Love 6.5 Avenue. It's
kind of
says baby. Yeah. We're coming back up. Yeah, it's just that plaza. It's super weird.
It's a weird little spot.
Didn't lose the connection. It just went half bit rate.
I don't know. It's
Both of these are 5G, by the way. I'm doing T-Mobile
You're doing-
5 and I'm doing Visible 5.
Okay.
You have to do 5G on Visible, I think, because here's the thing. So only 5G gets you the premium data, unlimited, blah, 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 blah. But it's actually only one of the 5G things, sub-5G things. You know, there's like millimeter this.
Oh, yeah, the different.
But you can't
18
select
different
them. You
flavors.
just can select 5G and you hope that the one that you're on is the one
Yeah.
that is like.
Right. Yeah, I don't know why there's 18 different flavors of 5G. It's a little ridiculous.
What is this where all the hunters went? But I don't know where all the 360 guys went.
What is that with their advertising? Is that Argyle? It's got a lot of big name people in that. I mean, it's got everybody.
Henry Cavill,
Yeah, John Cena.
Sam Rockwell, Bryce Dallas Howard, Brent
Samuel
Hansen.
Jackson.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, but it's got some big names, huh?
So this is where all the salespeople went. But where are the 360 guys that got kicked off the bridge? There were 10.
If not more.
10 guys. Where did they end up?
They must have gotten redeployed somewhere. But they have that like super 360 station in Times Square. I don't even
It
know.
used to be on the Broadway side of it. That was so
Still sad about Sparrow.
you always have Ray's Pizza.
It's no Sparrow though. I'll never find Ray's in an airport.
The one I really want to do is I want to get one of those Reese's cups, but it's this big. The Reese's store.
Oh, they
sell you. It's like going to an ice cream place, where they do the scoop and the mix-ins.
Oh, will they like put a bunch of stuff in it?
Yep.
And it'll be like a super fancy
Massive Reese's cup. Yeah.
custom.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
One day, friends. One day. We gotta have dreams in this life.
Mighty Bull is here apparently. Hello, Mighty Bull. Colton Manning.
Mighty Bull recovering. So, not doing so well, but recovering, I hope.
It's good to hear. I wasn't aware there were some issues, but I'm glad to hear it's on the recovery end of things. Invincible. I like Invincible. It's kind of a gruesome. Well, it was a comic originally. Now it's an Amazon show. And Reacher, I never watched Reacher, but I like it because I saw one video of a guy talking about Reacher on TikTok. He's like, if you're going home to see your dad this holiday, ask him if he's seen Reacher. It's like, if you haven't seen Reacher, Reacher is about a man named Reacher who solves his problems by being much larger than everybody around him.
Wasn't Tom Cruise supposed to be Reacher at some point?
I don't know if are they the same Reacher? Jack Reacher was Tom
He's not
Cruise.
a physically large man.
Yeah, but is it the same reacher? I don't even know.
It's all one reacher.
It's all one reacher? Well,
It's a 3D
that's a
advertising
reach.
sign.
It's cool. It's just super bright.
All the steps are open.
Should we cross? Oh, yeah. Sometimes that particular area has some weird service issues. That block right there.
At 4.
Ah, already started a little bit. Norrell likes to
What's
show
crazy is
reacher.
on your thing, 4 should be spectacular. It should look perfect.
Yeah, in theory, I should be able to drop it. Yeah, in theory.
Yeah, there's the 360 thing.
Ah, they're there. I can hear them.
I've already lost copyright. I'm happy to go over there.
Whatever you want. I don't know. Up to you.
I'm not-
But this is another
for
block
fun,
that's a little.
just see the.
Well, there'll be another one up ahead too. This is what it is. Oh, other people like type Reacher also. Norrell likes Reacher, but that's also because Swanky likes it probably.
I think there's a chance I've lost my chance.
Really? I thought that also for a second.
Back. Yeah, we did the plaza. That was.
Oh, I came back. Okay, it's coming back.
Now I'm back at 6, so maybe it's.
All right, good.
Well, thank you for indulging our little shared experiment.
Wow, that's bright. Man. You need sunglasses to be in Times Square. If you don't like your retinas, this is where you go. Who's bigger, Swanky or Reacher?
So this is Olive Garden. This is where Gabe was going to stream from New Year's.
Yeah, you can buy tickets for New Year's Eve at Olive Garden for like $600.
If you've been having withdrawals from the Brooklyn Bridge, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe another being put together as we speak.
Yep. 360. Oh yeah, they're turning. This is the chance. The New York way.
Sort of.
When they turn, we go. Well, we made it. Right by the tickets booth.
Adam says Esfield is going to kick herself when she finds out she's missed this. Taxi cab, good to see you.
Strawberry Field's looking for you.
I feel so. There's so many people who have us on 2 screens, and it must be a mind-boggling, mind-bending experience.
Reacher's just more toned, but Swanky's probably stronger than him too.
Does Swanky have this same innate sense of justice and righteousness?
I think he might. And he likes space. Like outer space. Well, we made it.
Made it. Yeah, I'm doing okay. 5-3.
Is that music showtime or is that something else? No, they're just playing music.
We're just chilling.
It's not showtime.
It's not showtime.
Not the showtime guys.
It's a good time, not showtime.
Oh, there really is. They're getting the angles. He's on the floor just taking photos. He's getting all the angles.
That's a nice camera, too.
Professional, huh?
Oh, that's funny. Hold on. Let's get game. My parental knees aren't good at this anymore.
Oh, wow. His head is like in 130 frames per second. Oh, my God. It's so smooth. Man, it's crazy how bright it is in
Make
here.
your own giant Reese's. This is what
Oh, that's what you're talking about? Wait,
this is
where?
what I'm talking about. It's right.
It's that
right
Hershey's
there, at
World?
the Hershey's World.
Ah,
yeah.
okay. Oh my goodness. What is the final, like, oh, it's just a big
Do I have
box.
to put hashtag ad? If anybody from Hershey's or Reese's wants to sponsor this stream, or Ted, I guess, Peacock.
Either one. Or both.
Lisa says dance battle go. Yeah, nothing.
We're probably getting,
I killed your copyright.
yeah, probably.
Anything you want to see? You want to go to Bryant Park?
Yeah, sure. I have no purchase. Let me just check on my usual things, make sure nobody needs anything. My watch should have vibrated if they did. I think we're all right. Better check this other one just to be sure. Hey, where is
Oh, down at 800.
it? Ah,
8 frames a second. I'm back.
you coming back? Yeah, there's some weird things in Times Square.
The thing with Speedify, and I did do that 2-year thing. It's like whatever.
Which one?
The 2-year.
Oh, yeah, why not? Yeah, it's much cheaper than.
It's not fast to recover.
Yeah, right? I don't know what it is about it.
So this is the Times Square hump. You know the story about this?
I actually don't.
So beneath us is a work of art. It was put here in like the 70s. It has a Wikipedia page. Guy put it. If you hear this humming sound, it's an art project. And 1 million people walk by a day, and like 2 people a day will know that's the Times Square hump.
70s it was put in?
Yeah, so it's been there for literally now 50 years. Isn't that crazy? And somehow it survived construction and changes.
Showtime. Yeah.
So there's
And whoever, I don't know who's paying for the power for that. Oh man, yeah, we're done. I'm definitely done now.
still making albums. I saw it on Instagram with him, so I know he's still doing his thing, but I thought we might see the Naked Cowboy today.
Oh yeah, huh. I know the cold is not his enemy. He'll be here. I've seen him.
He goes somewhere to warm up, then he comes back.
Yeah, he's got to have someone there because when it's like 10 degrees out, his fingers are gonna fall off. He's out there longer than 10 minutes.
So yeah, if you guys want to look up the you already set up. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, what do I feel? Yeah, this is the thing. Like I feel like I miss things more now with this setup a little bit, just because
you hold it more down.
And it's like I have to look down. Let's see.
Well, the Twitch people, they put the phone like on their arm, but I guess they have those speakers that are.
Oh yeah, I don't like those.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It's not for me. If it's too disruptive, I don't like it.
I'll just stay here. You can find me.
Swanky lost some strength. He hasn't worked out in 3 weeks. That's unlike him.
All right, I'm at 25%, so I'm probably going to end over at Bryant Park.
Ah, okay.
Mrs. was kind enough. She's awfully tired. She went to South Jersey this weekend.
Yeah, so I was surprised to hear her out. I didn't realize she was back already. But you made it.
Made it. Kind enough to let me go. Oh, there's the 2024 ball.
Still there. When do they take it down?
Forever.
They don't like turn it off. They just leave it, and they keep the year sign up too.
That's a good question, but I feel like when I do sort of Times Square visits and stuff, it's pretty much always there.
Yeah, right. Well, maybe I'll be conscious about it and see.
It's not like the Rockefeller tree, you know.
Right. Yeah, that's right in your face. This one just kind of blends in after a while. Just forget about it until you get closer to the next year. Alexander, очень много народа на.
Taxi cab says I have Times Square in stereo.
Alexander's
Someone
saying
can figure out how to put both on.
There's a lot less actually people right now.
What's that?
No, somebody was saying there's not that many people. There's a lot of people in Times Square. No, this is actually very empty for Times Square.
Holy
really? What are we in here?
Not even it.
I think it's speedified. I think it causes some weird stuff.
There's a reason everybody's kind of moved away from it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's their servers or something else, but I do think if you can get it on a local router, it bonds, and you're not limited by that, like the parent share stuff or whatever. Maybe it'll work better. Oh yeah, you are just on the regular speedified. Huh. But maybe what's on the router, it bonds differently? I don't know.
I can hear me. The Leva says they keep it up all year, at least they used to.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You're a fucking idiot!
I feel like I've seen that guy before. I may have seen him before. I don't think that's his first rodeo. Anyway.
Yeah, fill out. I'm like very happy.
What are the guys dressed up in Times Square do except wander around? They try to get you for photos.
For some reason, maybe it's just prison.
there's no
I've seen the chat, so Daryl just joined. Good to see Daryl. Maybe you guys can confirm if the video's still coming.
Daryl Yannick from
It
Chicago.
appears as if I've lost my connection.
Uh-oh. It's still unstable?
But I've seen the chat, which is weird.
Yeah. Yeah, this is another one of those things with Speedify. I feel like sometimes you don't know when it recovers. I remember that. People, if you're watching Beggars and Walk Sean on my end, also let me know if you can still.
Now it's coming.
Oh, it's come back. Okay.
Super weird.
The screaming guy wanted a photo. I don't think that was the usual times. I feel like the churros got bigger.
I love a churro. Did you see that Subway is testing all this like foot-long snacks. One is a churro, one is a pretzel, one is a cookie.
Like, I think it's probably nostalgia related, but I feel like the best churro I've ever had was at Disney World. But I think Costco churros are pretty good too now.
I've heard good things, and apparently Costco has a cookie now.
What?
Oh, no, I think they got rid of the churro and put a cookie instead. I think that's the story.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know if I support that. Wait, did Aquaman already come out? I guess it was so bad nobody talked about it. That's
There was also a Marvel movie that nobody talked about.
Oh, wow, that's very loud. Was that? Yeah, that was another one then. Yeah.
All right, yeah, the connection's coming back.
Okay, good. That
Slowly but surely.
music almost killed us. I don't know if I've had too many problems.
We are now on 42nd Street, going east. We're going to go to Bryant Park. That's where I'm going to say goodbye. Phone's coming to the end. Got to get back to the missus, the kiddo.
Yeah, one of the things I wanted to do today is I have that the hub in the back now, and it has an extra power connection going to it, and that's where all three of my USB ports are plugged into the hub, which is now going into the Bella box. And I wanted to see if I get that weird purple pixels again. So I was kind of trying to go a little longer if I can.
I'm probably going to get the orange pie to play with Bella, but it doesn't work with. I just can't see a way around only having two phones, which is an insane thing to say, having only two phones.
Yeah, right?
Right? Because the only way it would work is if I routed a long cable to the phone here to use as the chat room, but then I'm also using YouTube bandwidth.
Right.
Both directions.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the IRL guys use the Android phones for their chat phones, which is whatever, because they have like a special IRL chat app or something.
Well, I'm sorry for your copyright.
Yeah, it's, what do we do? All right.
Sorry for all the Don the Top friends.
Yeah, Norell's not happy about the cookie over the churro either.
That's what happened, right? I'm not crazy.
I don't know. Does anyone else know for
swapped
sure?
The churro for the cookie.
Has
It's supposed to
Costco
be
does
good.
as
It
well?
all looks good.
Yeah, I mean, the Costco food court is a great place. The food is cheap. I think you can actually go to the food court without having a membership, as far as I know.
I think you can get Postmates or whatever, one of those services. I think they'll do.
Really? They'll deliver you the Costco food?
I think they have to be members. They must have special, certain delivery
Interesting.
people are members.
Because, like, I know that the one I used to go to with my mom, like, the membership desk was by the food court, so you could just say, oh, I'm going to the membership desk to sign up, and then you could just go to the food court.
Daryl says Gabe calls my kid Bagel Bites. So we have Mini Bagel and Bagel Bites. I think there was a third. I'm trying to remember. I think somebody had another cute one.
Yeah, I think Bagel Bites is what I came up with, and I was trying to remember what the nickname was.
Empire State Building. Still nice and sunny out, so no lights just yet.
Not just
When
yet.
is sundown today?
Probably closer, not after 5 at this point. Do you have it on your watch?
I think 5 p.m., but that's not specific. I just changed the...
First you said they have all three. Cookie, church? I guess that means churro and pretzel.
Baby Bagel.
Baby bagel. It's not a good one.
Baby Bagel, Mini Bagel. I think mine is usually Mini Bagel, but I do like Bagel Bites. Are they pizza Bagel Bites or what?
I guess it depends on the mood.
Oh, they still got the ice skating, right?
Yeah, they'll have that. I feel like it's until March usually. Until it starts warming up.
The first day it snowed, I went on the Bryant Park skate camp because they let you go backwards. And so you could see when everybody disappeared as the snow started coming. And then you could see it accumulate, and then you could see they must have cleaned it up at some point.
Oh yeah, they're saying now the food court actually asks you for a Costco membership to buy food. I feel like they didn't before.
Why would they do that? What's the point of that?
I don't know.
Wouldn't they rather you just come in and,
Yeah,
and
maybe
encourage you to eventually, become a member?
maybe because it's so cheap, they don't want to just get general public buying without having the membership. I don't know. Maybe that's how they can charge less for all that food because of all that. Oh, the fountain's still all frozen up.
So I think the story is stone fountains stay on year-round. Metal fountains they turn off because they freeze. Pipes burst, I guess.
There's an answer for everything, it seems. Just gotta
The girl
find
asking,
it.
do we have gloves? We have gloves. My wife got me these. They turn into mittens.
Ah,
They're from Muji.
Muji.
Muji is like my favorite store. It's like Uniqlo and Muji are my two favorite stores.
Yeah, they got a lot of like. It's like
This is the saddest sign. Beware of pickpockets at a freaking Christmas market.
Yep. It's an unfortunate
Bums me
situation.
out soon.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they put out the bumper or whatever they're. What are those called? Bumper tubes. Yeah, they only put them out after the holiday rush. I feel like 'cause it's so busy otherwise.
Yeah,
There they are.
they take away like a third of the ice skating rink. That's cute.
Emperor
Yeah, good here. So this was Times Square and the Plaza.
Yeah, Bryant Park
A little bit of
tends,
Central Park.
tends to not be so bad. Is this guy collecting snow?
What's that?
This guy's collecting snow. It's that New York snow.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a souvenir.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Oh, they actually. Oh, you think they put the Zamboni?
Power supplies to bring the snow.
Oh, this is
so
this,
they
is,
like
this is a
encourage-
legit thing here. I guess they must use the Zamboni snow and they put it here. And you could give it a little hand.
Build a snowman.
You can give a little hand and
All right, my hands are already frozen. Otherwise, I actually would try to build a snowman.
yeah, you got the fingerless gloves on, so I don't know
Even
how
with the
you're
gloves,
managing.
it's still a little cold. I don't have the heated gloves. You can hear it's the heated gloves. that
Love my
Gabe
heated
has.
gloves. I buy
One more look at the
got Gore-Tex.
his dongles are showing.
Oh, look.
So is that the battery or the not battery? That's the battery.
That's the battery handle, and it's screwed into that quarter-inch hole at the bottom. Yeah. And then I was able to put the DJI gimbal. I have to give it the tripod.
On says snowball fight.
I'm pretty sure that's probably Zamboni snow, right? Somebody must bring over the buckets or something. I don't know.
So it's filled with cleaning chemicals.
Hopefully, ideally.
And saliva.
Yeah. I don't know where else they're getting that from, but so I guess they decide. I don't know. How do they decide? Because it's food, I guess these stay up, but then the raclette people are gone. So I don't know.
The raclette thing must depend on turnover.
Yeah. Very few people actually skating today, and I think we already got all the. In case we haven't yet, I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna see what happens if I put it on now, and just I'm curious.
Trying the new mic.
I'm just curious to see if we didn't hit it before, will we hit it later? And then I could always see the copyright section later to see what times were actually or got.
There's the bumper cars. They're doing a little Zamboning over here. They're almost done, it looks like. So they
Might be coming out soon again.
be ice skating.
Still powered by hot chocolate. I put on my other mic, so if the music is quieter now, it's probably why.
Where are you headed after this?
I don't know. I don't have any particular directions. I'm just kind of out for a while just to see if I can get some weird purple screens. I was going along the East River earlier because I haven't in a long time, but then
I almost did that today. But then I thought, if I'm going to test this thing, I mean, my thing is Central Park, so.
yeah.
And it was good. I got off we were walking by the Great Lawn, and I went in off the East Drive to where the Hamilton statue was, and just those 20 feet caused a little blip. So I'm using my
Amethyst, welcome.
this phone keeps getting memory issues. I don't know what that is. You remember those on Prism? You ever get those?
Are you saving the
Yeah,
file?
that's probably-
I never saved. I just said, you know
Is that
what?
what that is?
I think so. I bet that's what it is.
Well, as you know, I have everything saved.
That's true. Yeah, I gave up.
All right, maybe I'll go finish in front of the public library.
With the Lions?
Show you guys the nicest restroom in New York City. Well, one of the nicest public restrooms in New York
Oh, and there's
City.
no line right now.
Minimal line.
Minimal, that's right.
Minimal line. It's the Bryant Park restrooms. Among
They're
the
very
nicest
nice.
in the city.
Do they, oh yeah, there is a line.
You gotta
There's a line
follow
across the corner.
Got to Go NYC on Instagram. Do you follow Gotta Go on Instagram?
I don't.
You gotta follow Gotta
Gabriel
Go.
Cruther, very good restaurant. Yeah, I probably do, because that sounds like a George Costanza app.
She keeps track of all the public restrooms in New York City. She made a Google map that has so much data. Google engineers are like they have to like fix her map because it's both so popular and has so much data.
Oh, they're actually involved with her map? Wow.
And
Elliot says to go
just
west.
sent her a box of like goodies, for her efforts, for her
Wow.
advocacy and so forth. She's awesome.
I mean, that's they could like
Ridiculous first world to have, difficulty finding restrooms.
right. It's like
Oh, my wife says her map is the most used Google map in the world.
wow.
I mean, that's awesome.
That is
slash
pretty cool.
insane slash deeply depressing that it has to exist in the preeminent city in New York, in the United States.
I mean, I feel like that's something that could partner with like the ADA or something, Disability Association, just because it's such a critical thing and accessibility is so important.
That drives me crazy. When my wife was pregnant, it was
Oh,
a huge problem. This is the tea around town. If anybody's interested in first degree burns, I'm sure it's fun. I'm sure it's a lot of fun.
People are asking who's with me. This is Vegas and Walk Sean of the Upper East Side. He's also streaming live right now.
829.
Margaritas, selling them
What are we dropping for here? Why is your bitrate going here? The tea around town. Maybe it has too much internet.
I'm probably going to discover afterwards that the router's been off the entire time. That's the thing. I think yours is more resilient in several ways.
It's definitely interesting. So yeah, if you got an orange pie coming, definitely.
It's more. It would be more of a curiosity for me because I can't get my head around using only two phones with it.
Yeah.
I really don't want it. Some of us have limits, Gabe. I don't want a.
Just get another phone. But I got that iPhone SE coming from Mercari, less than $90.
Nice goodbye.
It's still bad.
That's
Yeah.
too much.
Well, maybe in front of the library might pick up a little bit. I feel like.
Well, they keep saying they can hear me, so maybe it's the prison speedify thing.
Yeah, it could just be a
All
delay.
right, my friends. Should we?
It says in stale. People are saying we're good.
It's been fun. There's Gabe.
Gabe needs some sleep.
Gabe needs some sleep. I need some sleep. My wife needs some sleep. Your wife probably needs some sleep.
Everyone needs sleep.
So good to see everybody. I'm sorry it's been so long. Have lots of quiet walks if you want to roam around New York City with me. Clear your head, clear your mind. We have one more Central Park walk coming up, and then the bank is empty. So hopefully we'll take some more walks soon, or do some more lives soon.
And if you want to walk with me, we do the opposite. I help clear your bowels.
Gabe does the tri-weekly commutes. Obviously check him out, the Walking Commuter. We'll probably post some stuff on Instagram or YouTube so you guys cross-promote.
Look, I'm curious, like if I switch now, it's probably so jarring to switch to selfie mode on this, right?
Hello.
And then it pops up. I want to see what it looks like on this when it happens.
Oh, that's so funny, yeah.
I'm behind. There we go.
All right, my friends, but it's lovely to see everybody. Thanks for being Very good.
Vegas and Walk Sean is signing out
We'll be
right
back
now.
soon.
Running out of battery.
Talk to you soon, everybody. Take care. Bye. And so many things now.
Oh yeah. What'd you give? You're on the DJI. This is the 6?
Yeah, this is
Six.
saved. Okay, well, I guess the memory worked.
That's good.
Total views 168. I don't think that's correct.
No, it's probably
something
not.
about running it through Speedify like screws the Prism stats.
Yeah, probably. I never even looked at it. I don't trust them.
I'm probably gonna head towards Grand Central.
Okay.
Where are you headed?
You can walk towards Grand Central. I'm still Vegas and Walk Sean. His live has ended, but his life continues. But we exist outside these streams.
How do I want to see all my Speedify stats. That's what I want to do.
Oh yeah.
So it was using 10.9 Mbps.
I'm gonna turn this off again.
11 Mbps. So we're seamless failover 7. Streamergency saves 1. Data encrypted 4 gigs. And I think I did one of those tests, but other than that, it's just the stream, just all the data.
So you used 4 gigs, or most of that, at least something.
Yeah, probably 4.0 something.
Cross or sky is so loud. I don't know.
You lost your copyright. That battle's gone.
Definitely gone. What are the names of the lines of the public library?
Patience and fortitude.
Up.
Patience on the left, fortitude on the right when facing the building. And they are named after the characteristics Mayor Fiorello LaGuardia thought New Yorkers needed to get through the Depression.
Look at that. They asked GPT for that. You gave 10 times more info than GPT did.
But which one of us is accurate? We'll never know.
Well, you both said patience and fortitude. So, little average. It's acting a little funky over there. All right.
Oy.
Anyway,
Oy.
Dan
Friends, let's be
Bellana's
kind
here.
to ourselves and each other.
Yeah.
Let me just put it that way.
Yeah.
It is funny. Again, from a distance, you don't know what. You just look like a guy with a thing, but up close, you're like, what is going on with this?
Yeah, I'm just looking at my
There's
phone.
Multiple cables. There's some zip tie type situation. Some Velcro.
Yeah, that's right.
There's multiple screens, but you just wouldn't know what it is. You wouldn't know what's going on.
I did that so it wouldn't pull on the port. I thought maybe I could help preserve the USB port by velcroing it down a little bit.
The only thing I do different is in the settings, fix it to landscape, but always keep the screen vertically because it just
I could probably do that too.
it's a little more svelte.
Last time I turned it on in vertical mode, it turned everything vertical.
Right.
Like I guess you have to change the setting.
Yeah, you have to change the setting.
Marie Norway, hello. Good to see you.
Yeah, it is reading the chat that way. See, that's part of the reason the stroller got a little exhausting was like the phone is
neck
in the wrong place.
Yeah. I could probably find a way to elevate this whole thing. Then my whole setup would be a little weird. Or I could just carry it higher. I don't know.
Yeah, you'd have to carry it kind of like this.
Right. Yeah. I guess that's probably what I did before anyway with the stream phone. Because that way I can see exactly eye level.
But this is probably why this setup is smoother than your other one, despite it being. You're the gimbal.
Yeah, I have a little bit of that Z-axis.
You're the Z-axis.
But the other one always gave me Horizon problems too, and I think it's because of all my dongles. It was just too much to ask.
All right. Well, this is where I'm going to bid our friend Gabe adieu.
Very good.
A pleasure.
It was good seeing you. We'll have to do something more.
Yeah, I'm hopeful one day maybe the bridges walk. Maybe
we can do it.
Maybe Marsden wants to join or something.
Marsden Worldwide, Angel, absolutely.
I'm going to have to do the official saunter. I've only ever done it across 2 days. I need to do it correctly.
In full.
In one day.
Yeah, one of my things is trying to do these things and also doing them like very fast. Like walking. I just want to see how fast I can do these things. Without my body dying, but
yeah, ideally.
Can't always rely on that.
But it was lovely to see everybody. Take care. Gabe,
right.
A pleasure.
Very good seeing you. Safe travels home.
Thank you.
Until next time.
Cheers,
See ya.
Gabe.
All right, Bagels and Walk Sean is off, and we are gonna walk a little longer, I think. Let me check my my other information. Let me catch up on some chats too. I feel like I missed a few things. It's hard to kind of look down when you're walking with somebody. I feel like I'd be a little rude, but then I feel like now I'm rude to the chat. So it's like I can't win, but I hope you understand. You guys heard Whitney Houston. That means you two heard Whitney Houston. Amethyst, thanks again for joining. We appreciate the new viewership. Oh, they have an entrance to the scaffolding over here. I don't really know where to go now. I'm not going to go for super much longer time, but a little bit, I guess. Let's see. Oh, Swanky Lex Sean has made it in with his own name, saying hi to Bagels and Long Sean. who has just left. Elena, hello. Bagels and Walks, Sean was about 15 seconds behind in terms of audio. So I guess even on even all the extra connections I have, because I'm on YouTube's ultra low latency, the delay is less on my end. Okay. J.R. Morris likes Pepsi better than Coke. I actually share your opinion, even though we're likely in the... let's go to Madison Avenue. Even though we're likely in the minority there, in terms of Coke versus Pepsi, I've always been a Pepsi guy. Kevin Wu enjoyed the collab. I have everything but the kitchen sink. I have way too many devices that I've been testing over this time. We need more likes. Is Swanky Likes with Sean working? Cynthia Beale enjoyed the collab. Hey, good to see you. Cynthia, sorry for missing you before. A super much longer time? We do need to do longer. It just talks to the Empire. We're gonna go public. We're gonna IPO. It's Walked By's birthday. Happy birthday, Walked By. Where are you again? In the world? Remind me. Ambrose prefers Kirkland Cola. Sorry. Kirkland Cola. You know, we have a soda stream that Mrs. Commuter got me a long time ago. I kind of stopped using it for a long time. Just, I don't know why. But it turns out they have like legitimate syrup you can get from actual like companies like Pepsi and Coke. I saw that at Fairway the other day and I decided to grab a Pepsi Zero one. I'm going to try that out later. Ron is drinking a Pepsi right now. Pretty cool, huh? Jessica Martin enjoyed the crossover as well. Nice. Denmark. I know it's like one of those things where like, ooh, an escape room. It looks like it's pretty busy. It's one of those things where like, oh, I was going to say that, and you can't believe me because you said it first. But I really was thinking that you were in Denmark. Club Cool at Epcot. Sample different Coca-Cola beverages around the world. Well, that's pretty cool. Didn't know they had that. Lemon, lime, and bitter syrup. Ah. Yeah, I mean, I ran through all of my, so here's what happened, too, with the soda stream. I started using it again because, my friend is actually a good friend in the chat. When he comes in, that's why I give him a lot of crap about Chicago. That's where he lives. But he tried to get in touch with some company that makes syrup for sodas, and he asked them to try to replicate Pepsi Holiday Spice and sent it to me one year. So I started using it again for a little while. It was close. It was close. It wasn't perfect, but it was close. It was pretty good still. Apparently Cardin was confused and excited. Maybe that's... I'm putting words in your mouth now, but... Yeah, and there's some people that really don't like fountain soda. I like fountain soda. It's something I enjoy. Ron Swallows like Coca-Cola Zero. You got a zero. We had a gym teacher in middle school. If you were late to gym class, I don't know how they graded you exactly, but people would just get zeros for the day. You got a zero. If you were too late. Well, that's how you would say it. You got a zero. Sorry, how many more times can I say? I felt the vibration. Let me just double check that it's not anything I have to respond to right now. No, I think we're good. All right. Ambrose likes the fountain soda refills. Yeah, back in the day when, you know, as kids, when you go to like McDonald's or whatever and you have to get to fill your own soda, those are like the best days ever, right? Oh, you could see through that skyscraper they're building still. The one, you know, the one that nobody likes that blocks the Empire State Building from when you look north from like Madison Square Park. You can see right through it still. It's got nothing in there. No walls. Or that's how it's gonna be. World's most popular soda is Coca-Cola, at least as of October 2021, when GPT's database ends, at least supposedly. telling me he doesn't like soda is fine. I mean, you're probably better for it. I mean, ideally, you don't drink soda. It's just probably not the best for you, especially with the sugar content. And I don't know how much better sugar alternatives really are in terms of long-term health. Who knows? Wow, this is 39th Street. It went all the way till the end in terms of waiting for the light to change. Who invented Dr. Pepper? Peter doesn't know. Hey, Peter, I might have missed you. If you don't understand why it's called fountain soda, if you don't drink it out of a fountain. You know, you bring up very important points. You gave up Coke Zero. Is there any reason you gave it up, or just decided you don't really want that artificial sugar anymore? How's the Kia Telluride as a car? People like that? Marie drinks water most of the time. Yeah, that's got to be the best way to go. I just, you already kind of know my stance on water. Who invents Dr. Pepper? Man, wanted to poison everyone. It's like, that's going to be the next season of Dr. Death. The orange and the red crown, or two American sodas. Interesting. Charles Alderton, and a pharmacist? Wow. The inventor of Coke died of stomach cancer? Really? Do you think he even really drank that much Coke? Or maybe all the testing he did to get the flavors right? Oh boy. I don't know. Stomach cancer's it's not good. It's terrible. Not that you need to compare different types of cancer. It's all bad. Elaine up here again. Hello. Right by the Empire State Building. Let me see if I can find my way back into this area. I'm gonna pick up my leg speed a little bit, just to kind of stretch my legs more. How did cappuccino get its name? From the Capuchin Friars, who wore hoods resembling the color of the coffee, but mixed with frothy milk? Wow. No, maybe I have heard that somewhere. No, I don't know. I can't confidently say that I have. Favorite is asking how Elena's doing and how her mood is, I guess. Up. Pepper Palace. Wasn't Pepper Palace about coffee for a short time? Yeah, I think this used to be a place called About Coffee. Very hungover, opened up a bottle of warm Coke Zero in the fridge. It was a bad experience. That is a funny story. And I can understand, aversion due to just a terrible experience. I still don't really like Swiss cheese after a bad experience with cheese on some school lunch one time. And I still don't even know if that's what caused it, but that's what my brain thinks. And I'm still not a fan of Swiss cheese as a result. That is a lot of emojis. The sneaker. Charles Goodyear? What? The same guy who did the tires and all that? Invented the sneaker? Where am I walking? We're walking south on 5th Avenue, right on 34th Street, right next to the Empire State Building. That's what that is. I feel like it's getting a little cooler again. Temperature's dropping. Oh wow, we ran out of GPT. Oh, we're not even that close to the end of the month yet. You guys just killed the API during this live stream. Oh wait. No, that was just Ambrose. Ambrose, did you just put that in there? Just copy and paste that? Nartic asks if it's a live stream. Yes. Fifth Avenue. It starts from Washington Square Park, which is what, around Waverly Place, Washington Square Park North. I don't even know how far north it runs, but along Fifth Avenue you get quite a lot of things to see. You know, Empire State Building's right off Fifth Avenue. Metropolitan Museum of Art's on Fifth Avenue, the southeast corner and the whole entire wall, eastern border of Central Park are on Fifth Avenue. Fifth Avenue is the division between the east and west side of Manhattan. So all addresses, number-wise, start from like 1 and go away from Fifth Avenue. So like the first buildings off Fifth Avenue will be like 5 West 33rd Street or 5 East 33rd Street on the other side of it. Anyway, that's all I can tell you about that. Oh, I still get the pixelations. All right, 1 second. Let me see if I can fix it quickly. Wow, this entire thing is empty now. I want to try to fix it quickly. Give me a minute. It's going to go to the BRB screen probably. Okay. Hey, Bagels and Walk Sean is in the chat now. Bagels and Walk Sean, I don't know if you just made it for that. Everything turned purple again. I don't know what it is. I guess having the hub, the powered hub plugged in didn't do it. And it's about that two hour mark. After 2 hours is when it seems to happen at times. So maybe the orange pie. Maybe the orange pie will do better. Maybe it's something about the Ratsha Rock 5A that does it. But yes, it was good to walk with Bagels and Walk Sean. We had an impromptu meeting. This was not planned at all. We just completely synced up because we both happened to be live at the same time, and the chat directed us and made it so. They just call it the Koreatown Shopping Court now. It's not even really holiday themed. I mean, when you look at the actual shops, it looks like it might be more holiday themed, but it's essentially just like here now. I don't know when they're going to shut it down. Anyway, I still want to understand why. I'm back now. I think it was yeah, I don't know. Maybe the encoder box does have some sort of like a time limit. I don't think it's my area. I don't think it's where I am. I think it's I think this encoder just, if you keep it on for too long, maybe it just It's got to be the encoder box. It's got to be the encoder box, if you can hear me. I think it's like doesn't want to last very long. I checked the temperature. It's a It's like every second. Okay, let me stand in one spot for a second. It's not my service. I think it's the encoder box. So let me give me a second. Just stand here. Maybe it'll stabilize. I'm just giving it a moment to stabilize. My plans for Santa are not yet kaput. I'm waiting for a delivery of an orange pie. This is not the most recommended device for the Bella box. Let me also double check my... Oh wait, no, I do have a message I have to check. 1 second. 1 second. And if I have to take a phone call, I will let you know. But it looks like we're back right now. I don't know. Did my thing get delivered? That's another thing I'm waiting for. I think it did get delivered. Okay, very good. So I'll have to get back and okay, good. So we've been okay now since I've been standing here for a moment. It hasn't blacked out again. Okay. I might have gotten a response. You know what I think it is? I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's the cable. I think my cable, which I'm using a small adapter, I'm touching it and it's so cold. I wonder if the temperature All right. I restarted the Bella box completely, but I'm gonna say if it craps out again, I mean, I think I have the delivery for the orange pie already, so I think I'm gonna go set that up while I have time. So I don't think I want to try anymore with this thing. I think it's time to pack it up and try out my change wire give out now after it's been like in the cold. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say bye. If you can hear me right now, have a great rest of the day. Thanks for joining. Appreciate all your support. Super Chat, Super PayPal, Patreon memberships, subscribers, not subscribers. If you're listening, thank you. Thanks for the thumbs up. There's that beautiful building if you can see it. I'll see you again tomorrow morning for a commute. Thanks to the mods as well. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you soon for another stream in the morning as we commute to the West Village. Okay, till next time. Check out Bagels and Walk Sean. It's great seeing him today, and hopefully we see him again soon and do something spectacular. Anyway, till tomorrow or later.